Alright, hey, it's Mega here, and so here's what I got going on tonight. Alright, so in the last clip, we made that brace back there, okay? So I flipped the bike around, and we're going to go make the brace for the right side of the bike, okay, guys? So it turns out that I'm going to have to fabricate another bracket, alright? This one won't work, because it's a little bit different. Well, one thing, alright, so here's what I'm working with. This part, alright, is a good distance from this part, alright? So the way this works is there's a spacer on the other side, alright? There's a long spacer. It's like more than twice as long as what's on the other side, alright, guys? Because the mounting bracket is offset, alright? It's not on the center of the motor, it's like on the side of the motor, okay, guys? It's a side mount, alright, guys? So this is the template that we use for the other one. And it's not going to work, alright, because it's flipped, alright, so we're going to have to make another one, alright, but yeah, if I flip it over, it won't work, alright, guys. Well, you know what, it kind of works. Let me see. Alright, but this other side isn't going to work. I think this side will be okay. Alright, yeah, this side will be okay if we copy this. So what we can do is we'll copy the cut for this one. Or I can just try to make another one. I mean, I think no matter what, we're going to have to try to make another one. Okay, guys? So this side looks okay, all right? So we'll copy the cut from here. And then what we're going to have to do is make our own thingies. And this is different. I think it looks a little bit different on the other side. There's less kind of material to work with type of thing. Because we're like in the center of the motor, where the other one is like on the side of the motor, alright? Yeah, so anyway, we gotta make this but flip it around basically. So that like that. Yeah, actually that'll work. That's pretty close. We can probably still use this. Almost, yeah. You just flip it around, that's all. Why? I don't know why it lines up so differently though. See the holes? They don't match up at all, guys. It's kind of weird. So yeah, maybe we can try to make another one. I'm not sure, man. All right. So yeah. So also there's the problem with the spacer. All right. So what I have here is a longer bolt. All right. For the battery tray. All right. The battery tray mount. That's what we're going to use. We're going to connect the battery tray to this front mount here, or the middle mount. Okay. And so we're going to use this spacer. I found this spacer in my spacer collection. It's kind of nasty looking, but I think it'll do the job. Alright, so bolt is kind of nasty looking too. It's okay, we don't need any fancy stuff. And then so basically we just need to cut this the same distance as that. We need to cut this the same distance as that. Alright, I wish it was a little thicker. It's kind of thin-walled, but hey, I mean, as long as it adds a little bit of rigidity to it, that's fine with me. Okay, so we'll cut that to match the gap here. Okay, the spacer, and then we're just gonna put a bolt through here. All right, and then space it. All right. Yeah, it's got to be out here. I don't know why there's such a big gap here now. We're gonna have to add another spacer right here, so that fits. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. The battery tray doesn't fit the way it did before. Maybe because we did something. All right. Anyway, yeah. So actually, we should start by taking this bolt out. All right, but yeah. We gotta add a spacer, and then we can put a nut at the other end. It'll kind of be free floating and stuff, but it'll be stronger than it was before. Okay, guys. It's just gonna add extra support to this. Okay. Or the center part of the mount. All right. So when it torques, it'll torque against the brace. All right. And so that's the idea. All right. I talked about it in the last video. All right. The way the torque and the moment of the forces, you know, it goes straight that way. Okay. So you want to make a brace going in that direction. Okay. Okay. So let's go take this mount off first. That does not seem like it's in there, so happy. So a lot of aluminum stuff came out with it. May have to grind that a little bit or something. Alright, well, we're definitely going to have to get a longer bolt for that, but That's what we had to do with the other one. But does it go in nicely? Sure as hell didn't seem to want to come in nicely. Let's just make a new like this, okay, guys? So like from around there, or let's cut it already like this, right? And then we're gonna go out off of this. All right, so I'm gonna go get. We're gonna copy this, or I took the bolt off already. Why do you keep on dropping shit, man? So that actually works. I think if we just copy the last one that we did and then just drill the holes differently, it'll be okay. I think if we just make the same one, but we got to drill the holes differently because this is not going to fit properly. Alright, but yeah, this cutout is fine already. Alright, but we're going to have to grind this a little bit so it fits in there, the little heat sink. So I think that's good. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so I'm going to go take some material off the back of this. We're going to try to attempt to use this the other side as a template, okay? So I want to make sure this is square up on the plate right there, okay? And then, so the problem is it's hitting this, okay? So what we need to do is mark it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of mark what we need to trim. All right, it's gonna go this way. Okay, just like that. Okay, and we gotta trim this part right here. So it fits nicely. Or we can just drill the holes differently. I think we need to grind that a bit. I mean, it's already in there. Maybe we don't need to grind it. So I'm gonna take a bit off of here. Okay, actually I'm gonna make a copy of this. Let me make a copy of this real quick without the holes. Okay, I'm gonna go cut this. So make sure I just give one good cut. Straight all the way, okay? Same thing with this. Cut this. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Okay, and that should get us pretty close. Okay, so we're going to start again with this guy. All right, and we want it to match this. Yeah, so we want it to not cover this. Alright, so we're going to cut it like here. It looks like we need to grind this a little bit. Maybe. Or we can do the grease trick that we did before. Okay. And then we just got to figure out where we're going to put the hole. I think I don't think it's gonna fit, man. You don't need a way longer bolt. Yeah. I think we need to trim this bottom part here. So I'm gonna do what we did last time. Okay, so I'm gonna square that up to the battery tray. Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is open here. Okay, and then we're gonna mark this area. Okay, so I know we got to cut something in that area. Okay, so we'll start taking little pieces, little chunks at a time to move this back a little bit. All right, so let's cut like half of it right now. So I'm gonna go do half of this. Okay. Did I? Yeah. Okay, so I cut that. I feel like, oh, you know what? It's hitting this. It's hitting this right here. So we gotta notch this area right here. That's what we're gonna do. So, just notice that. So let's make a notch right here. Cut that off. Okay. Cut like a triangle first. Oh yeah, there we go. It fits much better now. Yeah, so it was that. It was actually that was limiting it. Right, but I think we made it too high. So I'm gonna notch this more. Yeah, I'm gonna just make this straight right here. Okay. Okay. This, I want it to be like that. Alright, so I want to probably take a little more material off of that. This is a lot more involved than the other side of that. And remember, the more we cut off, the weaker we make it. So. Okay, yeah, that looks good right there. I'm pretty happy with that. It looks like I need to cut this front part a little bit. I gotta make it a little flatter. Okay. Okay, that should match up to that little thing right there. Oops. Yeah, that's good right there. That's perfect. Okay, now we just got to figure out where we're going to put the holes. Alright, so how are we going to do that? We're going to do the grease trick that we did before. Okay, guys. It's a good thing that it fits between those heat sinks, man. Alright, so we're going to get a dab of grease. We're going to put it around the hole. We're going to put this on here. All right, and make sure we press down on it. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to flip it around. I don't think we put enough grease in it. I don't see anything. Okay. Let's put more grease. Just grease that sucker up. Okay, put more grease on it. Try to get it so we can just put it straight down on it. Too much. Okay, somewhere around there. Okay, that's good. Okay, press down on it so the grease gets on it. Okay, pick it up straight. There you go. There's the hole. All right, so I'm gonna go cut that hole out. We'll use a step bit. Does that look pretty good? I don't know. Let's find out. Get the bolt. Okay, got the bolt. Stick it in there. It's too loose. Alright, so I think we need to go find a, I think the next step bit up is going to be too much. Alright, so let's, I mean, it's okay if it's a little bigger. Yeah, it's okay if it's a little bigger. That's fine. We want it a little bigger. Okay, so you got some room to adjust. Okay, that's good. Let's clean up this side. Alright. Oh, the grease is making a big mess now. Okay. That looks good.
The bolt in.
This bolt doesn't want to go in. I don't know why. Okay, it's a little bit tight. That looks good. Alright. So I think we want to measure the gap from the spacer. That's great right there. Look at how the hole, it's totally open. All right, that's perfect. All right, so now we just got to figure out where we're going to put the bolt for the other one. All right. So I guess what we can do is stick this through the hole. Oh, freak! It's not long enough. I need a longer bolt. Hold on. Okay, I've got this grade 8 bolt here. I think it's the same one as this one. Good. Yep. It's much longer, so I think it's way too long for what we needed, but I just need it to make a mark so we can put the hole in there. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We'll put a thing of grease here. Okay, maybe not too much. Alright, and then we're just I'm gonna hold this so it's got something to press on. Alright, and we're gonna put this through the hole here. Straight as much as possible. Okay. There we go. Alright. I made a little imprint, and then we're gonna go drill that. So let's go take this out. So we did the opposite of what we did last time. Okay, it's up in there somewhere, but that's okay. Let's make sure we don't mess the mark up. Okay, I'm going to get our step bit again. Alright, and we're going to drill right in the center of that. Center. Okay, maybe we want a little bit. Okay, I think that's still not big enough. Let's try it though. Nope. Go to the next size. Okay, pretty big hole. There you go. Okay, fits with a little bit of play. That's fine. That's what we want. We want just a little bit of play. Okay, and there we go. There's our template. Let's attempt to install it. You know, we're gonna be to figure out what spacer we need for this too. Okay, put that flat up in there. There you go. Okay, I want it a little bit tight. Like maybe we should make it first. Make the metal one first. But let's put this through here and make sure it matches up. Okay, and it does. Okay, all we got to do is measure what the spacer is from there, so we can cut it. All right, but you know what? Let's go make the metal part first. All right, we'll do the what is it called? There's like a draft, and we'll do the final already. Okay. So let's go take this out. But yeah, it's in there. All right. Check it out. Looks good. Okay, it lines up great. All right, so that's what we want to work with. Okay. Okay, so this is our template right here. Okay, we're still gonna have to get a longer bolt. This one is okay. Well, it's kind of long. I think we should find a little shorter one. Okay, so that's our template right there. So we got to make this in the next clip. All right, guys. All right, Hayes Meg here, and so it's the next night, and Hayes Meg is going to try to get some work done on the bike. I got my pen. All right. Kore wa pen desu. All right. This is a pen. All right. I've already got the template laid out. All right. It's a little bit thicker than the thing. I don't know. The second one I cut was not so precision cut. All right, but I'm gonna all the detail stuff I pushed to the top here. Okay, so I get everything. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna go just trace this. Okay, I'm gonna draw a squiggle mark here to saying that we gotta cut that out. Alright, and then this, I'm just going to fill this in. Okay, and then just trace this right here. Okay, Hayes Meg is right-handed, so I gotta do this number. Okay, what I'll probably do, what we'll do is I'll square it up, and then we got to do the holes. So the holes, we'll just do what we did last time. We'll just squiggle and try to draw an X in the center. Nope, not happening. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Boom. Alright, there you go. Magic. I've got everything all drawn in there. I apologize for the heater, man. It's cold right now. Alright, so but yeah. So there we go. Okay. So we're gonna cut this, and then we'll center punch the holes. And then we'll drill it, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Alright, it was kind of a short night tonight. I had a long work day, so I'm going to need the rest for tomorrow. Alright, but yeah, let's go knock this out. Okay, I definitely want to keep this template, just in case we need to make another one, okay, in the future. And let's knock it out. Okay, so we're going to try to cut this one straight. And we can I can curve it a little bit with the grinder, okay? Wow. Alright, oh, my biscuits are burning, man. All I can say is my feet are getting pelted by this. Man, that is messy, man. It's just shooting flames everywhere. Nothing caught on fire, man. My leather's got stuff all over it now. Alright. Okay, that's one side cut. Oh, yeah, that's right. So for this one, I'm going to use a triangle for this. Okay, I'm just going to draw a line. Straight line, and cut it straight, and then we'll cut whatever we need off of it, just so we can, save some of this material. Alright, there we go. Pretty clean cut. Oh, the burning metal smell, it's not good, guys. It's not good for you. Man, this thing just soaks up all the heat. Okay, I'm gonna go take this off. I got so, man, this was so long before, now it's not. Well, thanks, buddy. We'll find something else for you to use. Okay. And we're just going to finalize the tighter stuff on this. Okay. We'll cut down this way and then down this way. And we got to do this cut right here. And I might just be able to just get the grinder and just grind that. We'll see. I think the grinder will do quick work of that. That's on the other side now. Because I know that's real hot. Okay, that's the part that we just cut off right there. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to go trim this part right here. Okay, okay, for another cut, I think we're going to have to flip it over. Sometimes my clothes don't catch on fire, man. The rest we could probably just do on the grinder. Okay. And obviously I'm gonna radius everything, man. I'm gonna round off everything. Okay. Alright, so we're done with all the cutting now. Alright, here's what we got. Here's what we got, guys. Okay. Now I'm gonna we'll try the drilling. Okay, hopefully we're pretty close to where we need to be. We'll use the anvil here to center punch the holes. I'm just going to draw a line with this real quick. Okay, bisect it. Okay, described it. And I'm going to center punch the center where the two lines meet. Okay, that's pretty close. It's kind of hard to get it. Okay. Okay, that should be pretty close, I hope. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to try to draw a line through the center. So I'm going to scribe it. Okay, X marks the spot. Boom. Alright, let's go drill this sucker. Okay, I think I got 2164 in there. That's what I got. I think it's the smaller hole, so I'm just going to drill the holes with the smaller hole. Alright, and then we'll use the step bit again to make the hole bigger. Alright. The size that we need, and it's okay if it's a little bit bigger. All right, if it's like a millimeter bigger, that's fine. All right, well, half a millimeter. Okay, so I'm just gonna do both of the holes with the same bit. All right, this one is the smaller bit, I think. And I apologize, you guys can't see what I'm doing because the thingy is inside the channel of the vise. Okay, yep, that's why I don't hold the vise very very tight, guys. Just in case that happens. All right, guys. Fortunately, it hit the center section, the back part of the vise, but yeah, this thing could have just spun around and whacked me. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go clean up all this shavings. Yeah, that sucks, man. When the drill bit catches the hole, like doesn't. If it catches it, and then it can just rip it right out, man. And this thing has got a lot of torque, okay? It's an electric motor, of course it's got a lot of torque. Okay, we're going to go drill the smaller hole now. Hopefully I'm getting them in the right place. Okay, as I suspected, that was the bit for that hole, so that one is good. This hole needs to be bigger. Okay. And I've got our handy dandy Mr. Step bit here. We're going to go make him bigger. Ooh, it's hot. Spicy. We good? Nope. Next one. I have a feeling it's going to be too big, but it's okay if it's a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, that's hot. Look at this. Okay, yeah, it's kind of big. All right. Like I said, it's gonna be loose, guys. So that's fine. Okay, let me go vacuum all these shavings up. And yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. All right. So the final thing to do would be tomorrow. All right, or whenever I get a chance to work on this again. We're going to clean up all the sharp stuff, alright? We're going to do some final finishing and then make sure this sucker fits, okay? We'll actually mount it on there, okay? Alright, so see you then. Alright, hey, Hazelmega here. It's the next day and we're going to go clean this bracket that we just made up, okay? So look at this bad boy. Okay. It's pretty rough, man. The edges are all sharp. Alright, and there's like burrs and stuff all over it. Alright, so we'll try to clean it up. It's starting to rust too. Yuck. Alright, well definitely when we get it all done, we'll get it painted. And then we won't have that problem. Okay? Alright. Hey guys, so, man, this light is too bright. Alright, so that's what I got going on there. So you can see it's a lot more rounded than it used to be. Alright. I feel like I'm sharpening a knife or something. Alright, I try to smoothen out the edges as much as I could. Okay, let's see if this bad boy fits.